How's it going, guys? Basically, I just figured I would make a video today on some things that I have run into while working at Best Buy. I was at work the other day and I made a list of things that not necessarily bug me, but things that may help customers when they come in. There'll be a few nitpick things on there as well. I believe I only have like a list of 10 things. So my first comment that I get a lot and that my coworkers get a lot is, but you have it online. For all of you out there, if you shop at Best Buy and you see this, no shit, we have it online. Do you realize Walmart, Target, Best Buy, any of the big stores, we have a huge supply online because they have thousands, if not millions of locations. So think about that. If we had every product that was online in store, our stores would not be the size that they are. Think before you comment or even say something like that. However, if you're lucky, there is a button, or if you're smart enough, there's a button where you could put in the zip code and see what your store has. If it says available for pickup at your store, that's how you could check. Now, I would also go on to say, double check that by giving your store a call, because computers aren't always right. You're going to save yourself the headache, and you're going to save whoever you're working with the headache by calling to see if we even have stock of the item that you're looking for. Now, this next thing is something that I've run into a lot, and I'm sure hundreds, if not thousands of other people have. I get people come in asking or looking for a certain cable to connect their desktop tower or even a laptop to a screen. Most of these pertain to the desktop tower to a screen. What cable do I need? Well, holy shit. Alright, how am I supposed to know? Right. You could have a computer from 8 years ago, you could have DVI ports, you could have VGA ports, you could have HDMI ports. There could even be display ports. So there's a whole bunch of options. I could send you home with the wrong cable, 3 times over again before we get the right cable. The majority of people have a smartphone or someone at home, so either take a picture of the back of the computer and the monitor you're trying to connect it to, or have someone at home do that for you. Otherwise, the odds of you getting sent home with the wrong cable are pretty good. And the main reason being is because you could describe the cable to us, and you could be talking about something completely different. VGA could have a blue cable, trapezoid, I think some people used to call it a 9-pin, even though there's more than 9 pins, I believe. So honestly, take a picture. Keep it simple for everybody. Next up is, I want the best computer at the least possible price. Let me tell you something, you need to reevaluate that comment or your thought process before coming into Best Buy. There's usually a value wall that Best Buy has. Those computers range anywhere from $119, I think, up to $529. These are going to be your value laptops. These are probably the last ones that have CD drives in them. Those usually don't go any higher than an i3, maybe an i5. If so, they are most definitely not 7th generation. They definitely do not have integrated graphics, whether it be NVIDIA or Radeon. So with that being said, there's like 4 gigabytes of RAM, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and I think maybe 8 in the 529 version. If you are doing something other than Minecraft or some of these lower games out there, I haven't been caught up because I haven't played in a while, then buy one of those, by all means. That is not a gaming laptop. Just because you play Minecraft, no. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more hardcore, where there's some games on Steam or World of Warcraft, League of Legends, stuff like that, you are going to have to bump it up to something along the lines of, the lowest you'll be able to touch is $650, I believe. most of the time you're going to be spending more than that if you're looking to play those types of games. Now, if you're willing to spend a little bit more, we'll be more than happy to order something for you or find something. But those gaming and cheap and $500 don't go together. My next point was really already mentioned, so I'm just gonna make it quick. If it says we have it online in stock in your store, not online, but in that store, call and verify it before you drive out there. Now, I know it's not supposed to be that way, you know, etc., but nowadays, computers aren't always right. Humans are not always right. Those computers don't, you know, really calculate for stolen items. So if it says we have 5 of this item and something gets stolen and we sell 4 of them that day, that one is a needle in a haystack or someone stole it. So call before coming in. We'll be more than happy to help you try and find something. That way you're not wasting your time or anyone else's time. Number 5, if you have a problem with a device, software, physical hardware, don't go back to computers. Go to Geek Squad. If it is something simple, I'm not telling you they're going to help you for free, but if it is something simple and they are not busy, they may be able to give you 5 minutes of their time. It's worth a check. Back in the computer department, we are not there to solve your hardware issues. If you have questions, we could try and answer them, but we're not there to sit down, look at your settings, go through stuff like that. That's what we have Geek Squad for. Number 6 is going to be the payment and checkout process. Have your card ready if you're in a hurry. One, our computers do not work quick. And again, that's not just due to, you know, internet and stuff like that. Our system's huge, you know, it runs from somewhere else. So if it's running slow, you know, just be ready. And another thing is, don't put your card in until the end. There are about 3 to 4 questions that little sign pad will ask you. Then you can put your card in. When you put your card in, before we even do anything, it gives us an error on the screen and we can't do anything, and then we have to ask you to take it out. Wait till we tell you to put it in, or wait until the questions are done. At that point, you can go ahead and insert your card. This one really bugs me. I have people come in all the time and say, well, Dell's trash, well, HP's trash, well, this sucks, this is always a shitty brand. It's the same shit as Ford and Chevy. Everyone has their preference. Just because you had a shitty experience with the Dell, or you had a shitty experience with the Lenovo, it's pronounced Lenovo, by the way, not Lenovo, not Lenovo, I don't know what the hell you guys say sometimes. Yeah, they're all the same. You got a bad computer. Dell is not a bad brand. I would advise getting the XPS series. I wouldn't advise getting anything other than that, but Dell overall is just like anything else. It has its problems. I may get 5 people come in and say Dell sucks one day, and then 5 people come in and say HP sucks the next. They all do just great. Either you got a lemon or you screwed it up. So don't blame the brand. You got to remain open-minded and don't be an asshole about it. Lenovo has come up to be one of the greatest brands that we have at the moment, and I continue to tell people that every day, as well as Asus, I believe. Alright, so number 8. I kind of mentioned it before as well, not intentionally, but a lot of laptops do not have the CD and DVD drive. That's part of making these laptops slimmer and more battery room and stuff like that, lighter. If you are still using CDs and DVDs on a computer, get an external DVD drive. They're either 24 when they're on sale or around 34, 35. Pick one up if you need one, plug it into the USB port. They just don't have them. There's like 6 laptops that my particular store has that has a CD and DVD drive. Number 9 is going to be talking about Office 365. This one, it doesn't bug me, but I continue to explain it every day. Office, which is Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and all those programs, that is now a subscription-based software, roughly $70 a year. You can buy it permanently for $129 if you purchase it with a laptop. Without a laptop, it's $149. That permanent version, you will not get update. However, it's permanent. Oh, and college students, you get it for free. You could give it to your parents for free using your EDU email address and going to Office 365 for students. Take advantage of this. This is a whole department in Best Buy. The CDs and DVDs and TV shows is considered no man's land. There are people that stock it on occasion. No one knows where a single DVD is. If it is a new release, there may be a section for new releases at the front of the store or in the aisle somewhere. However, we will be willing to help you see if we even have it in stock. That way you're not searching for nothing. Best Buy employees are meant to reach a certain quota each day. We do not make commission. I get asked that probably at least once a day. We just have numbers to meet. I think that was all 10 of them, but I'm trying to find a few others that I can think of since I'm on my way to work and have some time to do so. Alright, so another thing that I thought of were laptop chargers. Best Buy, at least in store, will rarely, at least my store, do not carry chargers for specific laptops. We sell universal chargers. They come from anywhere, they come with 5 to 6 charging tips. They plug into or onto another connection in which then plugs into your laptop. So bring your laptop in. For the best bet to make sure it works for you is that you actually bring the laptop in, or even the old charger if you can. Either of the two usually end up giving a pretty decent success rate there. If some of this sounds like I'm not making any sense, it's because I'm trying to drive at the same time. Something recently, but this one will be basically a useless topic, but new iPads or new products. The odds of us having a iPad case or iPod case or Samsung tablet case right when it comes out is next to slim. I know it's messed up, but companies do not seem to release accessories at the same time. For whatever reason, it's shortly after the product comes out. With that being said, if you come in looking for a case, you are going to have better chances of finding something online. I had a lady come in about 2 weeks after the new iPad came out, maybe it was 3 weeks, looking for a case. I looked online, it said iPad with Retina display. So I ended up selling it to her. This was my fault in a sense, but apparently that case didn't fit. We only sell 2 online that currently fit the new iPad unless it was recently updated. Alright, so I think this is tip 13 or 14 now. I wasn't intending on going this far, but considering I don't feel like making a second video in the future of this because I'll forget them. Printers. Unless you are running an office or do a lot of printing flyers, brochures, stuff like that, buy one of the printers that range from $59 up to $140, I think. Just buy one of them. An HP or an Epson. Any one of them. If they are thicker and have some trays up top, they are meant for doing a lot of copying and scanning into the computer or wherever. If you don't do a stack at a time and you just need the single one, get the thin ones. Those are usually cheaper anyways. The thicker ones also always have fax. If you do not want fax, then a slimmer one may work for you. But some of the slim ones may have fax and the multiple printing or multiple copying and scan sections. All printers are essentially the same. They print from anywhere from 8.5 sheets per minute in black and white up to like 20 sheets per minute in black and white. The cheaper printers usually run on a 62 or 63 at the moment. Those inks range anywhere from like $38 to $60 some dollars. The bigger ones, the 192s and stuff like that, 206s, those run for about $100 to refill the cartridges or get replacement cartridges. Like I said, just get the simple printers if you're not running an office. Just pick one. It'll work. HP or Epson. A lot of people, if you want just black and white, there's an HP black and white printer and there's a Brother black and white printer. Alright, so I'm going to end it there because I'm almost to work. I hope some of these have helped you guys. If anyone that really shops their watches and needs some tips and stuff like that. Where I live, it's a little bit of an older generation than myself. So if you're watching this, I guess, listen to them, take them into consideration. That way it makes your visit easier and a little bit more helpful, and it makes us helping you a little bit easier as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.